I tell you, this is an exciting day for me and for a number of reasons. It's my first virtual presentation. I've done a lot of a Patriot Award to a supervisor who's been recognized by a service member. We're doing a lot of things virtually now as the Department of Defense, who we report to, has restricted our travel until this COVID business kind of settles down. So hopefully in the future we'll be able to get back to doing what we like to do, and that's actually being there to make presentations in person and whenever we can. But anyway, this works well, and we'll make it work, and hopefully it'll be special for you guys as well. But it's great to be here, and special day for me just because Mark and I go way back to when we used to be neighbors back in the old neighborhood up in the old Edison School District. And Mark is one of my very most dear friends. And when I heard and saw that one of his employees recognized one of his supervisors for a Patriot Award, knowing Mark's dedication to the military, and what did come as a surprise that we would see support from an organization like the Computer Store. So with me this morning, I have Jeanette Fitch. Jeanette is our professional staff person and located at Frayne Barracks in Bismarck. And so she is the one that is our wing person. I can't say wingman, wing person, I guess, but she keeps all of us going in the state for ESGR. So she's full-time staff for us, and we couldn't do any of this without Jeanette's good work. And also with me this morning are Dave Johnston and Mark. I think you maybe know Dave. I don't know you've met before, but Dave serves on the governor's task force Mind with me now. So I think there was a time maybe when we were together at Camp Grafton maybe a year or so ago when you might have met or seen each other, and maybe didn't get a chance to get introduced. But Dave, besides being the region chair for Fargo, he is my state vice chair for ESGR. So if you go out to esgr.mil, drill down to North Dakota, you'll see our names out there, and you'll see my other leadership team. And last but not least, and he'll soon be on our homepage as well, as Mr. Paul Strokeland. Paul has joined ESGR within the last 2-3 weeks, and he has agreed to lead our efforts in Minot as our regional chair. And it's been one of my goals because we have not had an ESGR chair in Minot for probably over 12 years. And we have a significant Guard presence there. Paul is retired from the Guard, as you guys know, and just comes with a wealth of knowledge and passion for serving the military. And I couldn't be more excited to have Paul on board leading our efforts there. And I'm looking forward to meeting him in person myself one of these days. And so we're charged up about that. So with that, ESGR was created back in 1972. And we are created as an all-volunteer agency under the Department of Defense. So we've been around for 48 years. And so the Computer Store is in good company today because the very first company to sign a statement of support, which goes with the Patriot Award that we need you to do, the first statement of support was signed by General Motors back in 1972. And actually, I think President Nixon, might have attended that signing as well at the time, from what I understand. But anyway, there are a number of companies over the last 48 years, multitudes of companies that have signed statements of support for allowing their service members to serve in the military. And we know it's not always not easy, but we really love to recognize companies that provide outstanding support. And really, the ESGR, what we do is, it's pretty simple. Doing awards is the fun thing. And that's our primary role, although we do have an ombudsman service that's free of charge in case there ever is a conflict. And in North Dakota, we are very fortunate. Employers are very supportive. We have very few issues between employers and their service members when they need time off. But really about ESGR, our whole goal is to develop and promote a culture in which all American employers recognize and support the value of the military service of their employees, their military employees. So that in a nutshell is what we try to do. And we try to get out and educate employers when we have the opportunity, but really it's about encouraging service members to recognize their employers, their supervisors, their companies for allowing them time off. And that really helps build and solidify that relationship, which is really the mission of ESGR. So with that, Shane Barber, I know you supervise Major Stout, and again, a great day because Major Stout recognized you, Shane, as being very supportive, as well as the all the fellow employees at the computer store and with Mark, because there's been a number of times in his nomination where he's had to have time off, and it's never been questioned. And the thing that happens most is that whoever, especially in Shane's case, the main thing is, hey, do your duty and take care of yourself and stay safe. And, that says a lot. So Major Stout thought enough of the support he gets from the computer store and Mr. Barber, that he wrote up a Patriot Award in recognizing that. So that's what we're doing here today. So I don't know, do you have the documentation there in front of you, Mark? You should have a couple pieces of paper, or Major Stout.
I do indeed.
All right. So anyway, in that you'll see what we call a statement of support. And what that is really a non-binding agreement, but really what it does is just employers sign that and recognize the importance of the Guard and Reserve in our country. They abide by the USERRA laws, which are laws under the Department of Defense or Department of Labor, and which are the rights that protect service members when they're doing their military duty. So it's something to be proud of, and something that I hope Mark will have you sign, and then put it in frame it and put it in a nice place where everybody can see it in the computer store there. But if you would do that, and then after you sign it, put it up to the camera so we can see it. Because I think, Jeanette, are you recording this morning? Or you're on mute, Jeanette. Oh. Okay, you are. All right, awesome.
Delton, I got my best silver pen here, and I am signing even as we speak.
All right, awesome. Yeah, Dave, he's always got one handy on his desk there.
All right.
Mine's on my computer. Awesome.
Let's go. Back to it. Great.
Awesome.
Signed and sealed, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. All right. Hopefully you find a nice place to show that. And then now for the other really good part is the presentation of the Patriot Award. So if we could have Major Stout present that to Shane Barber, that would be awesome. So if you guys can get in the camera there, and Tim, is there anything else you want to add this morning?
No, I just kind of like to read the narrative here, and
okay, go right ahead. All righty, go ahead.
My employer has never complained about the numerous times I've needed to take extra days off because of my position as battalion chaplain. When I was called up on short notice, my supervisor simply thanked me for the phone call and told me to be careful. I never once felt that my service to the National Guard was seen as a burden to my employer, supervisor, or any of my coworkers. They're all very supportive of my service. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. Wonderful. Well, congratulations, Shane. Shane, anything you'd like to add?
Oh, thank you. Thanks for your service.
All right, appreciate it. So, well, that's outstanding, and I tell you what, I couldn't be more excited. Again, I know under Mark's leadership, I know the military is so very near and dear to him, and all the various things that he does as well. So this didn't come as any surprise to see a service member working for him being recognized by one of his managers there at the computer store. So just awesome work, all three of you, and thank you for your continued support and leadership. Paul is our new chair in the Minot. Anything more you'd like to add?
I'd just like to thank Shane and Mark and Tim and thank you for your service, Chaplain. I like to see you wearing a shirt that says "I have issues." That's appropriate for a chaplain, I think. So, thank you. And when we get through this COVID stuff, I'll be sure to stop by the computer store like I normally do. I need some more parts, Mark, so I'll be by to see you guys.
All right.
So.
All right. That'd be great.
All right.
Thanks, Paul.
Let's see, Jeanette or Dave, did you have anything else? I know these guys are busy guys and they've got money to make at the computer store. Jeanette, go ahead.
Yep, I was just wondering if you guys could take a picture with your phone and email it to my email address that you guys all have. And then we'll post it on our Facebook page and we'll tag your company and we'll also tag the unit that you're with, Tim. So that'd be great.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be happy to do that. I'll get that to you after a little bit here, Jeanette.
Perfect.
All right, awesome.
Great.
Well, with that, again, thank